Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing what I thought of that awesome, exciting looking trailer for the upcoming horror movie Scream 6. That's right, another one is on the way in the wake of the very successful latest installment of the franchise from about a year ago around this time, Scream 2022. It was such a critical and commercial hit that Paramount immediately greenlit another film, and that is what we are getting now on March 10th, Scream 6. And we finally got a full-length trailer instead of another short teaser like we got a few weeks ago. We had a full-length trailer showing our returning characters, brand new characters, and of course Ghostface and his gory, scary action and beautiful self. You know, I gotta say, I really love in the opening of the trailer with the Carpenter sisters running into the store. Hats off to both the customer who interferes on their behalf, gets in Ghostface say, and in a very New York way is like, "We got a problem here, guy?" But of course, Ghostface stabs and kills him, presumably. And then the store owner pulling out his shotgun and opening fire on the son of a bitch, because clearly this guy has hostile intent. He's trying to hurt these girls. So hats off to the store owner for pulling out his piece and trying to put him down. And of course, Ghostface puts him down. And boy, there is something scary about Ghostface holding and firing off a shotgun the way he did in this trailer. I mean, it was unsettling. You know, I think it's going to be a real interesting, refreshing change of pace from having this happen into a small town to a really big city. You know, I love the fact that they've changed locations, because the previous film, like the original, took place in the small town, this fictional small town of Woodsboro, California, in Northern California. And they're trading up for the Big Apple, New York City, baby. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see how Ghostface operates and handles New York. I think he'll be able to operate it just fine. But it'll be interesting to see if they will reflect some of the indifference that New Yorkers are known to show their fellow citizens for. I'm not saying all New Yorkers are like that, of course, but in the past, a certain indifference has been shown, a lack of regard for one another. And you could say that about a lot of major cities. It's not just New York. New York just happens to be the example because that's where this movie is taking place. You know, there's a lot going on. It looks like there was a lot of terrorizing, a lot of phone calls, a lot of character reunions were going on. So great to see Hayden Panettiere again. I think that's how you say her name. From Scream 4. She was presumably killed or left for dead, but I guess she survived her stab to the gut in Scream 4, and now she is back, so it's great to see her again. And she's meeting the Carpenter sisters for the first time, reuniting with Gale. God, I loved Gale's scene in this trailer, with not only calling out Ghostface on his bullshit on the phone, but telling him that she's gonna shoot him in the head too as soon as she gets the chance. And to her credit, she seems to try to do that, but of course he comes barging through the doors, all because he most likely was off to the side when she was shooting through the doors there, or he was ducking down, and then he was able to burst in. So I'll be curious. It'll be curious to see if they kill off Gale or not, because spoiler alert, but in the latest film, in last year's Scream movie, they actually did indeed kill off Dewey. Dewey Riley was killed off after all these years of surviving all the Scream movies. They finally killed him off, leaving only Sidney and Gale. Now, unfortunately, due to the pay disparagement problems that Neve Campbell was facing, which is totally understandable, by the way, and, you know, hats off to her for standing her ground. Unfortunately, she will not be appearing in this movie, so the lead falls to Gale, which will be interesting to see how she does as a lead character. Granted, she's been the lead character for the past couple movies, but, you know, Sidney was always the main central lead, the leading point of these films, and now that role will fall to another fellow leading lady, so it'll be great to see how Courtney Cox steps up her game in this. And speaking of stepping up, this looks like it's going to be one exciting, violent, gory, Ghostface-filled movie, and I'm all here for it, as I hope you guys are too. So what do you think? What did you think of this official trailer? Did you like it? Did you love it? Were you expecting more, expecting less? What's the deal with the shrine they showed in the trailer? Has someone taken their obsession or love of Ghostface too far? Is it someone who just wants to be Ghostface, or someone with a personal vendetta against the two Carpenter sisters? We'll have to watch the movie and find out. Thanks so much for watching this trailer reaction video. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Scream 6 hits theaters March 10th of this year. It's only 2 months away, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your night. And of course, until next time, what's your favorite scary movie?